sure.
I am for sure recording this because I can edit this, Carmen. It's okay. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Robert's Drop Talk. We are going to go ahead and get things started. So give me just a second. I actually have to turn my video off because my Zoom likes to crash when I don't have when I share my screen and have my video up going at the same time. Robert, if you could, I want you
Yes.
to start off by talking about what got you here to begin with.
For me, very simple. It was the business opportunity. I've been in business for 20 years. Businesses go up and down, and having employees, having to do everything yourself. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of risk. And I liked Pete invited me over, and he showed me about this opportunity about drinking some good products and changing my lifestyle. I'm a little heavy set, so I'm trying to lose a little weight, and I was trying to see if I could do both, lose a little weight and make a little money. And I went, I talked to Pete, I got signed up, started very slow, started inviting some people, and then I actually flew to Utah, met the owners, met all the people that actually transformed their lives, lost a lot of weight, they feel a lot better. And it changed my whole perspective about the business. I started paying more attention and started getting organized and started meeting Carmen and doing Zoom calls and meeting everybody. And I'm very excited about this opportunity. I told Jamie about it. Actually, I told Jamie about another business first. I didn't want to be a part of it because he's all into beauty and doing facials and all that. And she was like, "Well, I like that." So I was like, "But this is it's actually changing people's lives, and people that get in it, they actually are starting to make money as well." And I fell in love. I fell in love with this business. So I'm all in. I'm gonna go for the long haul, give it all I got, and I want Jamie to do the same and to look at this as a business opportunity, but at the same time getting well for yourself, getting healthier and getting better. And that was it. That's it.
That's perfect. And that's a good segue of getting into how you can help yourself health wise. And with that, Carmen, if you don't care, talk a little bit about what got you started and why the drops. And we'll get into what the drops are momentarily, but go ahead, Carmen.
Thank you, Sarah. Well, I have been in this industry in sales and marketing for about 20 years. And I got into this industry back when I had little kids, and so it allowed me time freedom to be able to be at home, be at home with my kids, be able to make sure I was able to do the horses and the skating and the hockey and not miss a beat, right? So this industry has provided me a really beautiful income over the years. And I did take a little break from the industry, and then I came back in. But last year I was praying for something. I was looking and seeking for something. So I was kind of starting over again. And I happened to see some Facebook posts from other people who I know from the industry. And then I seen this one here with Christy Walsh. And Christy Walsh is somebody that was in one of my businesses about 15 years ago, and she never made any money in that business. And so when I saw this post, I was quite intrigued, because last year I turned 54. My body was going through much hormonal changes. My thyroid everything was out of whack, much havoc going on. I put on 25 pounds. I would just walk by the mirror and see myself gaining weight. So it was quite frightening, to be honest, and scary, because I've always taken very good health products, but they weren't working. And so, anyways, when I seen Christy's post, I reached out to her, and that's when we got talking, and I learned she was also making $10,000 a month consistently in a very short period of time. And so that also really caught my attention, because I figure, if she can do it, then I can do it, and then we can help others do the same thing. And because she had never made money in this industry before, that really caught my attention. So this company is very unique, and the products obviously really work, and they are life changing. And so when I got on the products starting in January, I mean, my health improved. I lost 25 pounds. I've, mostly just like, I didn't realize I had brain fog till it was gone. Like, I just feel better. And I had the desire to go out and build a business again. It was exciting because I had something I really wanted to share with everybody, because it works so well for me. I started the business on January 3rd of this year. I just started with sharing a Facebook Facebook post. And with that, my inbox blew up from just us sharing somebody's testimony. And I realized that day that why did that happen? It's because there's such a need right now out there for people who are struggling in health issues, so many different ones. And so our products, like these drops, like the body balancing drops, they really help everybody. And whether you need to lose weight or not, they help you with all different types of issues or whatever that you might be having. So that has been like they're life changing. And since then, I've had over 700 people join my business since January 3rd, and it's because these products work, and it's because they're also people who are sharing the products are making money. We have a beautiful system of growth that is so simple for anyone to follow that it's very unique to this industry. I've never seen it before, so it's been really incredible. I'll also just share too that last January when I first got started, I also had the opportunity to go to Utah and meet the owners. And John and Darren are just incredible, man. This company was formed, they call it the 5 Day Miracle, because they 5 companies they put together and they bought the assets of 5 different companies, and it's called and called it PartnerCo. And it's really special because we've got the infrastructure of a 20-year-old company, we've got the newness and excitement of a 2-year-old company, and the company, and we've got licensing in over 50 countries. So basically, we have our own global health food store that we can market in 50 plus countries. And I mean, to me, with the way we work social media now, it's incredible what we can do here for income, and we're just getting started. So, Shorty, or do you want to bring up Shorty's slide and let Shorty kind of share his story here?
Sure, of course. And these are the founders. To the left is Darren Zobrist, and on the right is John Wadsworth. And Carmen and Shorty, you both got to meet them. Pete, didn't you get to meet them recently as well?
Yes, it was great. It was a great opportunity to see their vision and their integrity and what they're trying to accomplish here. Um, me being a school teacher for almost 20 years in Las Vegas, I knew I had to do something else. Um, I, you know, like everybody else, I tried several companies and in the network marketing space and never had any success. My last company, I was able to be very successful, made a ton of money, and I realized that network marketing is a great avenue for residual income and helping others if you have a great product and you have great owners. So I had an opportunity to meet both these gentlemen, and I'm really excited about what we're doing, and that's why I had to share with Robert. I know Robert. He always talked to me about joining other companies, and I told him. That I was very particular in joining any company because of the fact that I knew compensations and I knew all the companies out there, and I was highly recruited, but never wanted to join them because I just didn't see them checking all the boxes. PartnerCo checks all the boxes. So this is the first time you ever see this opportunity. I when I grew my last company, what I did was I shared the vision of dreaming big, and this company right here will allow you to dream big because, like Carmen just said, we're in 50 plus countries, and you have the opportunity in the Spanish market or any market in general in on the West Coast. This is the opportunity is so wide open. I always gave the example of how many of you would ever have joined a particular company 30 years ago. Most people would have said no until they know the history of a company. I believe this company in 30 years from now, you're going to say, man, I wish I was at the right place at the right time. And Robert has invited several of you because he thinks highly of you, like I did with him, to be able to join a company that's up and coming, and we're going to do some tremendous things, especially here in Las Vegas.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that, Pete. And Shorty, I know that you have an amazing testimony of how the drops have helped you. Do you care to talk about that and why you chose to pursue Partner.co?
Absolutely. Thanks, Sarah. Um, I actually didn't really do this to lose weight because I weighed 1 pound more than I weighed when I was in high school, and I was pretty fit back then. Um, but I saw the testimonies and I saw kind of what they were doing, And I understand leverage and I understand the networking industry because I've been in it since the early 90s off and on with Amway. But I never really made much money until the company where I'm at, Todd and Carmen. I did quite well at that. And the problem with me, I guess, and the reason why I joined this was because of the leverage. Like, I'm a horse dentist and I've done horse teeth for 31 years and I make pretty okay money. It costs me lots to make it. The overhead's pretty high, but I'm paid on the strength in my arms and the hours in the day, right? So if I don't have a dental instrument in my hand, I am not making money. So I was looking for something, but I was pretty fed up with the networking industry because of what I'd done in the past and all that stuff. I, sort of walked away from it. But when Carmen actually was the first one that mentioned it to me, once I had a look at it, it was such a no-brainer for me that I jumped in with both feet. So the biggest win that I have with these drops is not on the scale. I actually have no pain and inflammation in my body anymore. And that was one of my major contenders on a daily basis. Several years ago, I used to take Advil almost every day, and now I'm pretty much pain free. And I mean, these drops are literally changing people's lives around the world in 50 plus countries. And like Pete and Robert both, and Carmen, I mean, Sarah, everybody's got this rocking and rolling. It's literally a turnkey thing, but you have to put your key in the ignition to, start it up, right? So I'm really tickled about this, and I'm glad that I saw it when I did. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Shorty. And this is also a guy that is with Robert and Pete and Carmen. His name is Patrick. He's not here with us, but that's some before and afters of him having success with the drops. We have over 100 products ranging from things to balance your hormones, weight loss, improve energy. We even have clean energy drinks, some collagen drinks, and things to help your gut health. We recently hired Dr. Joshua Plant, who does have his PhD from Harvard. All of our products are backed by science and doctors. Shown here is Dr. Ray Strand, Dr. Brett West, so many others. And so that was the number one factor for myself, was knowing that our products are scientifically science proven and then also backed by doctors. We also have multiple certifications. One thing being the cologne symbol, because you can only get that seal of approval. It's very, very hard. You have to jump through many, many hoops, and even the Olympics, if you have that seal of approval, it's good enough for the Olympics, and we do have that with our products. Carmen, do you want to talk about the body balance and drops, ma'am?
Well, you go ahead, Sarah.
Okay, of course. So with these body balance and drops, the first bottle is the Slender X. The Slender X controls your appetite, helps support your thyroid, and also helps support your hormone. The bottle on the right, the second bottle, is called Accelerate. That has your methylated form of vitamin B12, which is the purest form of vitamin B12 that you can get other than an injection. And what this does, it increases your energy, it boosts your mood, and also increases your metabolism. We do have an approved food list that we follow. All we have to do is just follow a low glycemic food list. We don't want to have carbs, sugars, artificial sugars, because you don't want to spike the glucose level. Once you spike your glucose level, your body tends to store fat rather than burn it. Follow this, and with the drops, it is absolutely phenomenal. We do have food cookbooks from those provided by the company itself. And even some people that are in the company have put together cookbooks as well. We'll be sure to get those to you. But the drops are for hormonal balance. They also give you energy, but they also help people with stress and anxiety reduction. And I don't know about you, Carmen, it has definitely helped me with my anxiety.
Me too.
Just an example here, we have Ashley, who has no more night sweats. She's also down 15 pounds. There's also Reese. He's down 63 pounds. Matter of fact, Reese thought these drops were snake oil. He made fun of his wife for a while, and he's like, yeah, I'll take these just to prove you wrong. Well, lo and behold, he was proven wrong because the drops ended up working for him, and he lost 63 pounds. This is Barry. Barry is with the Dallas Cowboys, and he is loving the Renew. We just got off a Zoom with him. Hopefully Todd will jump on so he can talk about the Renew with you guys. And again, these drops, they're just for absolutely everyone, from people who are fit to people who are overweight, men, women, no distinguish of, you know, not one single person. These drops are for everybody. Here's Ernest. He's lost 42 pounds in 8 weeks. Rashawn has lost 28 pounds in 8 weeks. And then even Tamika, she's down 30 pounds and 21 inches in just 3 months. Oh, and then there's my story. So at 30 years old, I was told I was overweight, had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and I was also pre-diabetic. Started the drops January of 2024, and by August of 2024, I lost 64 pounds. I no longer have high cholesterol, no longer have high blood pressure, and my A1C is back to normal ranges, so I'm no longer pre-diabetic either. And I'm just going to scroll through here. Let me go back. Kim Gray. Carmen, can you talk a little bit about Kim Gray and her testimony? Because hers is very powerful.
I think what I really want to say about this kind of really is the heart of this company. Kim Gray is our first Facebook post that we share when we do our system of growth. And when I first shared it, I didn't know her. I didn't know anything, about her. And I just was sharing somebody's testimony. But when I ended up going to Destin, I met her in Destin, and just seeing like that these testimonies that we share on Facebook, like they're real people with real results. And her story, I don't really know all of her complete story, but it's incredible. I'll tell you the part that really resonated with me is that she was on what do you call it when you're getting money from the government because you can't work, because she had so many health issues. And literally, Todd Rowland was in retirement, and he came out of retirement to work with this lady and committed himself to helping her to get to where she's at. Now she's making, I believe, $10,000 a week. And like her health has improved. I mean, these are real stories. And here's the other thing too. Like when I went to Utah last year, and again, I just got back again. I went there again, and Pete was there, and Shorty, and a bunch of us got to go and meet the owners again. But when you actually attend these events and you meet these people, I mean, they're just everyday people. Tim Sales is another one. Like he is in our upline as well. He came out of retirement to build this business because of this compensation plan. And I know I was in a previous company with Shorty Olson, and that's where I met Todd Rowland initially. Todd Rowland back then, he was making $250,000 a month in this industry. And so when Shorty and I got talking about this company, and I was sharing with him even just like what Tim Sales, like he broke down the compensation plan with this company and compared them to other companies. I mean, we've got the #1 compensation plan for real. And the way this pays out, it just blows my mind every day. Like we're really, really, truly creating residual income that will be here for our kids and for their kids. Like this is generational. Like this is the real deal. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm all about residual income. I love to have freedom, and like just meeting the owners and just and seeing the integrity that pours out. That's where it comes from. And like Todd working with Kim Grays and people like us, and we just pouring ourselves into other people to help them win. I mean, that's what this is all about. And I don't know, when we were in our other company before this one, Shorty and I and Todd, the owner had made $1 million a month in this industry. And I'll just tell you guys, from what I see with this company, we're only 2.5 years moving forward here with this company, brand new, and we've got the infrastructure of a 20-year-old company. I see a lot of multi-millionaires being created from this business, from this company, because our products are but like by far #1 in the world. I've never seen anything like it. Compensation plan and everything else. It checks every box. So back to you, Sarah.
I completely agree. I cannot agree more. So guys, you can be a customer and buy retail from Robert of the drops that we were talking about today, or you can join and buy your global virtual franchise for $29.95. That is a one-time fee. Todd, is there anything that you would like to add? Because I see that you are here, sir.
Not other than you and Carmen did an amazing job, and Robert is one of the best leaders that I know in the entire company. He is brand new, and he is absolutely determined to build the Latino market, the Las Vegas market, and build a international business. And I know y'all have covered the products and everything. As you move into this system, I would just encourage you guys that are there with Robert to get a part of his team. I've got tens of thousands of people in the organization, and nobody stands out to me any more than Robert does. I just see him absolutely going to the top. He's going to take a whole bunch of people with him, and you guys are going to build an empire out there. And I look forward to, I'll be meeting Carmen out there in Las Vegas next week, and I look forward to meeting a lot of y'all in person. So y'all can go ahead and finish it out. Y'all are doing an amazing job.
Well, Todd, do you care to talk about the reasoning of why they need to get to top pay and get that 1,500 PV within the first 4 Fridays?
Yeah, so you can pay your $29.95 and you can start with 200 points of product. That will qualify your business. It will open up the 8 ways we get paid. But we want everybody to either start at top pay or get there in your first 4 Fridays. And what you do is you move 1,500 points of product through your business. And what it does is it doubles all upfront money for life from 15 to 30%. And it also unlocks a few things that can allow you to actually become wealthy with just one good person in your organization on one leg. And to do either one of those, here's 2 examples. You can start with a 4-pack, and that will qualify your business initially. You can sell 3 boxes of the 4. We're going to give you the system to do that with. Robert's got it. Carmen and Sarah will train y'all on it. But when you sell those first 3 boxes, most people do that the very first day they start posting. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen in my life. It just works for everybody that does it. But you'll have all your money back and your business will be completely free. Or you can come in on day 1 with a 30-pack at top pay. When you do that, it's going to be $2,300 plus shipping and tax. You're now in at top pay for life. It's a 1,500 point pack. And when you sell 30 boxes, you will have made $2,500 profit. Got all your money back plus a $2,500 profit. Most of our people do that in their first month. I was just with a girl that did it, and she had sold 19 boxes before they ever arrived, which means she already had all of her money back, had already paid her credit card off, and was already turning a profit before she ever got to deliver the first box. We see that happen all the time. It's just an unbelievable system. I know that Robert there started with a 30-pack, and there's the app you're going to download on your phone. It's called Boards. It's free. And then Robert, Carmen, and Sarah will upload our system right into the Boards app and show you how to start using our post. We give you every post. It's already written out. All the test scripts and answer all the questions. We have a 4-minute video by one of our top doctors that lost 167 pounds. And when somebody needs more information, you let her explain it for you. And then we just start selling. And then eventually building a team of people doing the same thing. And you get an override commission paid to you 8 different ways as that team builds out. Not going to go into it tonight other than to say that when you do start getting paid by the company, one of the unique things that PartnerCo does is they create a savings account for you. And as long as you're making $250 for a week, they will match 15% additional into your savings account. So you can, and once that savings account hits 10,000, they release it to you the first time. So on that next Friday, you get an extra $10,000 on that check. And then from that point forward, you'll get this savings bonus every 4th Friday of the month. And then you're able to win 2 free vacations a year with us. Last year, we went to the Dominican Republic and to Tahiti, the French Polynesian Islands. And it's just, they're so easy to win. All you got to do is work the traditional business plan, and you'll be right there with Robert and Pete and Carmen and Sue and all the rest of those new Las Vegas superstars, and out there in the, you'll be traveling with all your new best friends around the world for free. And then I always tell people that have never been in network marketing here in the States, you'll be writing off all your business meals as business meals, not like date meals anymore. And all your travel will become business trips. And it's just your 1099 donor earnings and the tax benefits for that. My dad was a CPA for 40 years, are just unbelievably good. It's just a chance to really change the whole trajectory of your life. And since I didn't get to introduce myself in the beginning, although I come in as the so-called expert, I'm just like you. Nobody grows up to do this. I was a high school football coach, living paycheck to paycheck with 3 kids in diapers. I was on my knees praying for better. Like I didn't want to live that way. I was in my 30s and it sucked. I already had my master's degree, didn't move the needle at all on my paycheck. And I got exposed to this industry. I wish I could say I was smart enough or I had faith enough to know the night I was shown this industry was an answer to my prayer. I didn't. When the guy showed it to me, I'm not skeptical at all. Like I'm a glass half full guy. So when the guy got done presenting, he asked me, I did not know the presenter. Somebody else took me to the meeting. He looked at me and said, what do you think? And I said, look, freaking awesome. I said, looks like you can make some good money at it. He says, well, you ready to get started? And I said, well, I can't do it. I said, I don't have the money to start. And even if I did, I have 3 kids in diapers and I coach an 8A football program that has to win or I'll get fired. There's no way I could add something else to my life. And this stranger looked back at me and said, well, how much longer do you want to live like that? So that's what I tell you. Like, if everything is perfect in your life, wish Robert well, buy some product from him. But if you've got things under the hood that maybe nobody knows about but you, that a little extra money could fix, what the heck you got to lose? Pay you $30, get you either a 4-pack or 30-pack, let Robert, Carmen, and Sarah all go to work for you and go build yourself an empire out here and set yourself free over the next 3, 4, 5 years.
Thank you for that, Todd. I deeply appreciate it. Carmen, do you want me to hand it over to you or do you want me to hand it to Shorty? Shorty and Robert for the closing.
Oh, I didn't realize Shorty was here. Sorry, I left you out, Shorty.
I made him come in.
Well, Shorty, I'm going to hand it off to you first, and then Robert will hand it to you after Shorty to close us.
All right, you got it.
So my 2 cents, I think this is, like Carmen said, going to be the next billion-dollar company. You could walk down the streets in Las Vegas and say, hey, PartnerCo, ever heard of it? People would say, partner what? Nobody has really heard about this yet. But when we hit the billion-dollar mark, and I predict this company is going to hit multiple tens of billions of dollars, when that happens, the opportunity is no longer this good. It'll always be good, but the big money, the foundational, generational wealth is created by the people who embrace it before the masses catch on to it. So being a pioneer, I mean, there's some rocky roads, everything's not perfect, but if this was already running like a Swiss watch, the opportunity is no longer as good, in my opinion. So it's literally a chance to board this train. Pete and Robert and Carmen and Sarah and Todd, I mean, everybody's got this figured out. So we've got the company, the ownership, the products are amazing, #1 pay plan, the field leadership is second to none. The absolute only thing missing is you guys. So it's a turnkey thing, but like I said earlier, you have to put your key in the ignition, give it a turn, start this baby up and see where it takes you. Don't leave until you get what you came for. Back to you, Robert.
Thank you so much. Everybody, Todd, Carmen, Pete, Tiny, I don't know how to say like this. This is a great person, great people to be around. I love each and everybody that I met here. Obviously, that's my wife, Yami, who invited you guys. And I want to surround myself with people that I want to build an empire. We have all these guys that are here that are been in this business for a little bit longer than me, inviting me. Todd, the last 2.5 years, made $4.6 million in this business. And that's why I joined, because I know that I want to make, if I make half of Todd's money, I'll be happy. So if I make $4.6 million in 2.5 years, I'll be extremely happy. This is a business to help people. I'm into helping people. I've been helping people ever since I've been in business. I love helping people, and this is something that helps me as well with my health. And I'm in the age where I'm looking at being more active, and trying to be a little bit more conscious about what I put in my mouth as food. and to eat better and to feel better. So, if you guys are ready to join, I'll be more than happy, to have Yami, and work with you guys, and then we can work together. And I will do this, and I will present, Todd and everybody here, with the people that you invite. And we'll do the same thing, and over and over again, we explain it. You'll be able to go to, meetings if you like to, when Todd gets here next week. You can meet him in person. He's an astounding gentleman. He's very thorough when it comes to the training and showing you the back office and the things that we need to do in order to invite people and how to train them. I've been in business for a long time. This type of business I love, better, because I don't have to hold the product. I don't have to do anything. You get a website, all the products are there, everything is explained. We got doctors on our board. We got scientists that are creating better and better products to help people's health and to prevent them to go to a hospital and prevent them to actually, get worse if they're got, other troubles in their lives. I've seen people that used to take medicine that are not taking that much medicine, like insulin for diabetes and for other things. I don't like to speak for other people. I like to speak for what happens with me. And I would like that to happen with you as well as you start taking them. I don't know which products you're looking into, but they got a lot of them. Everybody likes the skinny drops. They call them skinny drops, but they have hormonal balances as well.
Right.
And we just want to have you, hopefully, a part of our team. So, what you guys think so far about the business?
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I've been to a lot of meetings like this, but then they've always sounded good, but then always really never pursued them, or they just really didn't fit my forte.
Okay,
So,
so,
but I'm not saying no. I'm just saying, we'll see what happens.
okay, perfect. That's good enough. So I'd like to thank you guys. Thank you for the opportunity presented to our friends here. We're gonna go ahead and have our little chat, and I thank each and everyone for your time. All right, guys.
Thank you, Robert.
most
Thanks for having
Thank you
us.
so much.
And Robert, if they have
Uh,
any questions, feel free to put us all in a group text
Yeah.
thread, and I will send over everything from like the pay plan, anything you need. I got you, Robert.
Thank you. Appreciate
You're
you.
welcome. Have a great
Have
night,
a blessed
everyone.
day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now.